Cole Palmer returns to full training ahead of Arsenal clash. Major boost for Chelsea as pressure builds. Chelsea received a powerful boost ahead of their blockbuster Premier League clash with Arsenal, a star-attacking midfielder. Cole Palmer made a complete return to full training at Cobham. The 22-year-old Englishman, who had been sidelined with a minor foot issue that initially caused concern within the club's medical department, rejoined his teammates on the grass in what club insiders described as one of the sharpest sessions of the month. The London derby, already drowning in pressure, storylines and tactical narratives, now gains another layer of excitement with Palmer's availability. His return is not only a morale-lifting moment for the squad, but also a critical tactical weapon for head coach Enzo Maresca, who has been eager to reintegrate his most creative attacker ahead of one of the most intense fixtures on the calendar. A welcome sight at Cobham sources inside the session described the atmosphere as electric. From the moment Palmer stepped onto the pitch in his training kit, several players applauded and greeted him with the kind of energy reserved only for players who genuinely shift the team's attacking ceiling. Despite being out briefly, Palmer looked physically ready, technically sharp, and mentally hungry. A combination that delighted staff members who have been monitoring his progress. He completed sprint patterns, ball retention drills, positional attacking exercises, and a full 11 versus 11 tactical simulation without any signs of discomfort. Even the medical team, who had been cautious over rushing him back too quickly, gave their green light and confirmed he is available for Arsenal unless an unexpected setback occurs. Maresca's tactical plan gets a major upgrade. Chelsea's performances this season have shown flashes of brilliance and periods of inconsistency, but one steady pillar has remained. Cole Palmer is the system. His vision between the lines, his ability to receive under pressure, and his trademark left-footed threaded passes have been the difference makers in some of Chelsea's toughest moments. Maresca's system heavily relies on a technically gifted interior playmaker who can dictate tempo, unlock compact defences, and drag defenders out of shape. Palmer's absence had left noticeable holes in the half spaces, forcing Maresca to experiment with different combinations of João Pedro, Garnacho, and Estevan. But none replicated Palmer's natural rhythm with the ball. Against Arsenal, one of the league's most tactically organised sides, Chelsea desperately needs someone who can destabilise structure with creativity, not just raw speed. Palmer offers exactly that. The Arsenal factor, why this return matters more than ever. Arsenal arrive in red-hot form, chasing top-of-the-table momentum and driven by one of the league's strongest defensive units. Mikel Arteta's men press aggressively, suffocate midfield spaces, and exploit turnovers with ruthless efficiency. Without Palmer, Chelsea would have been forced into a reactive approach, leaning on transitions, counters, and wide-area attacks without a true central orchestrator. With him, however, Maresca regains flexibility. Palmer has historically performed well in high-pressure fixtures, including matches against Arsenal. His composure, often beyond his age, allows him to manipulate tempo even against elite midfields. The coaching staff reportedly tested specific patterns built around Palmer's movement. Rotations with João Pedro in the right half space. A three-man overload with Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Quick inside to outside progressions for Reece James overlaps, false winger interchanges with Estevan. These tactical rehearsals hint that Palmer will not simply participate, he will start if fully fit. Teammates react. Energy in the camp skyrockets. Players noticeably lifted their intensity after Palmer's return. During finishing drills, he combined effortlessly with João Pedro, setting up several goals with first-touch flicks and disguised passes. Reece James, still finding his way back to prime fitness, seemed energised playing alongside a familiar creative partner. Caicedo, who thrives on having forward outlets, immediately took advantage of Palmer's positioning by playing progressive passes between Arsenal-like pressing mannequins. Even veteran defender Thiago Silva was seen applauding Palmer after a slick one-touch combination that bypassed the entire defensive unit. One staff member privately described the effect as, when Palmer is on the pitch, everyone plays faster, cleaner, and with more confidence. the mentality behind the return. Palmer's work ethic during his recovery impressed everyone. He didn't just want to return, he wanted to return better. He spent hours watching Arsenal match footage, analysing where their press can be broken, how Gabriel and Saliba react to inverted movements, and where the half space is open when Arsenal's fullbacks push forward. Maresca praised Palmer's mentality earlier in the season, calling him a student of the game who behaves like a veteran. That mentality showed during his rehabilitation. He refused to take unnecessary days off, constantly asking physios about progress benchmarks and repeatedly requesting ball work drills as soon as it was safe. His message to coaches this morning was simple. "Gaffer, I'm ready. Let me help the team." Chelsea's momentum could swing here. The match against Arsenal has added weight this season. Chelsea are fighting to stabilise their league position, maintain fan trust, and continue shaping Maresca's long-term project. A victory against one of the league's title contenders would be a statement, not only about their potential, but about how dangerous they are when fully healthy. And with Palmer back, the optimism is growing rapidly. Inside the club, there is a belief that if Chelsea defeat Arsenal, it could be a turning point in their campaign. A psychological boost capable of transforming draws into wins and hesitation into confidence. Fan reaction. Social media explodes. The moment the news leaked that Palmer was seen in full training, Chelsea supporters lit up social platforms. Playmaker is back, Arsenal are in trouble, and King Cole returns trended within minutes among fans. Many believe Palmer's presence alone shifts Chelsea from underdogs to serious challengers in the upcoming derby. Some posted edited clips of Palmer dribbling past defenders with captions like, "North London's nightmare is back." The final verdict on his fitness. By the end of the session, Palmer completed every drill with no limitations. Staff will monitor him overnight, but early indicators show he's fully ready. Unless Maresca opts for caution, which appears unlikely, Palmer is expected not only to return, but to start and dictate the tempo of Chelsea's attacking game plan. In summary, Cole. Palmer's full return to training is more than a simple injury update. It's a storyline with massive tactical, emotional, and competitive implications. His presence raises Chelsea's creative ceiling, boosts team spirit, and gives Maresca the tools necessary to go toe-to-toe with a dominant Arsenal side. The derby is set, the pressure is rising, and now Chelsea's key maestro is ready for battle.